Morning light slips into the hut. She leans against him, her hands resting on his arm, her head pressed gently to his shoulder. He sits, calm and steady, his breathing deep, and for a moment she allows herself to believe this peace is real. She closes her eyes, listening to the silence. No fear, no hunger, only the comfort of not being alone. When she looks up again, she smiles, then stands and pushes the door open. Sunlight spills inside, and with it comes the start of a new day. Outside, the air feels fresh, filled with the sound of rushing water. She runs ahead, her bare feet light on the earth, laughter echoing as she reaches the riverbank. He follows behind, massive but gentle in his pace. At the river, she splashes water across her face, droplets glittering in the sun. He wades in after her, the current swirling around his form. She laughs again, brighter now, and playfully sends water his way. For the first time, he responds, a wave from his hand crashing back toward her. Her laughter fills the jungle, sharper than birdsong. When they step onto the bank again, breathless, she collapses to the grass, still smiling. He sits close, sharing fruit pulled from the trees. She offers him a piece with both hands, and for a brief moment their eyes meet. Here, by the river, there is no fear, no threat, only a fragile happiness. And in her heart, it feels endless. The jungle swallows her as she steps away from the river. At first, it feels calm, the air damp, the ground soft under her feet. She brushes her fingers across broad leaves, curious, drawn deeper beneath the canopy. But the light begins to fade. Shadows stretch between the trees, and the air grows heavier with every step. She pauses, listening. A branch snaps in the distance. The sound is small, yet it sends a shiver through her spine. Her pace quickens. She glances back once, searching for him, but the trees are too thick now. She is alone. Then the silence breaks. A low growl rumbles through the forest, deep and guttural, vibrating in her chest. She freezes, her breath caught in her throat. From between the trees, golden eyes flicker. The lion emerges, massive and relentless, its mane catching the dim light. Its paws press silently against the earth, every movement slow, deliberate, hunting. The girl stumbles back, her pulse racing, the world narrowing to the predator's stare. It lunges. She turns and runs, branches whipping at her arms, roots tearing at her feet. Her breath comes fast, ragged, every step a fight to stay ahead of the beast crashing after her. She spots a tree, its trunk rising tall above the undergrowth. She grabs hold, pulling herself upward, higher, faster, as the lion's claws rake the bark below. She climbs, her heart pounding, the roar of the predator shaking the air. For now, she is out of reach, but the lion circles below, eyes burning, waiting. The lion prowls below, its roars rattling through the trees, claws tearing deep into the trunk. She climbs higher, her hands raw against the bark, praying it holds. Her breaths come sharp, uneven, her body trembling with exhaustion. And then, the jungle answers. Heavy footsteps thunder through the undergrowth. A shadow bursts into the clearing, towering and furious. The gorilla. His roar splits the silence, so deep and raw that even the lion hesitates. The ground trembles as he charges forward, massive fists crashing against the earth. The lion turns, its mane bristling, and with a snarl, it lunges. They collide in a storm of muscle and fury. Claws slash against thick hide, fists strike like hammers against bone. The forest explodes with violence, branches snapping, dirt flying, the air filled with roars that seem to shake the very sky. From above, she watches, powerless, her eyes wide with terror. The beasts grapple, each one refusing to yield. The lion's jaws snap inches from the gorilla's throat. The gorilla answers with a blow that shakes the predator to its core. At last, with a final surge of strength, the gorilla hurls the lion to the ground. The beast crashes into the earth, broken, its roars fading into silence. The jungle grows still once more. The girl clings to the tree, her heart racing, staring down at the victor. Relief washes over her, but it is brief, because the jungle is not finished with her yet. The clearing lies in silence, the lion's body motionless in the dirt. She clings to the tree, her hands trembling, her breath shallow. For a moment, she dares to believe it's over. But the jungle never rests. From the shadows, something stirs. A low hiss cuts through the still air, long and sharp, unlike anything she has heard before. Her eyes dart downward, and she sees it. The serpent. Enormous, pale, its coils sliding over roots and stone, scales glistening in the dim light. Its tongue flickers, tasting the air, its gaze locked on her. She gasps, her grip loosening, panic rising. In her rush to escape, she slips. Her body crashes through branches, landing hard on the ground. Before she can stand, the snake strikes. Its body wraps around her, thick, crushing against her ribs. She screams, thrashing, nails tearing at scales that will not break. Every breath grows shorter, sharper, the world spinning as the pressure tightens. The gorilla turns. His roar shakes the clearing once again. Without hesitation, he charges, his massive fists slamming against the serpent's body. The ground quakes with each blow. The snake recoils, hissing, but refuses to release its prey. The jungle has grown quiet again. The serpent's lifeless body lies twisted in the dirt, the air heavy with the scent of earth and rain. She sits trembling, her hands pressed to the ground, still trying to steady her breath. Across from her, he stands tall, chest rising and falling, watching her closely. He takes the food she offers. They sit together in silence, sharing the meal, the glow of the fire softening the wild edges of the night. She laughs suddenly, quietly at first, then brighter, as though joy itself has finally broken free. The night deepens, stars scattering across the sky. She walks beside him along the riverbank, her steps light, her voice carrying softly into the dark. He follows close, his shadow vast, yet his presence steady and sure. For now, all is well. The jungle still waits, dangerous and untamed, but together they have carved out a fragile peace. And beneath the endless sky, she dares to believe happiness is possible, even here. This is not the end of their story. It is only the beginning. If you want to follow their journey further, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for the next chapter.